The man down, got deja vu. Part two. Lean out the ride and shoot, now they're brethrens. Tell me who's on who, putting ups on suits. It ain't us that lose. Finna take a trip to the odd block, but I don't know which route. Bro, back to thing, now he's on the case, home route.
Hey guys, welcome back to my video, welcome back to my channel. My name is Texa. Comment down below and say hiya. Alright, cool. So talking about my intro, I do want to improve my intro. So if you have any suggestions, please comment down below, say what you think. And yeah, also I do want you guys to have like a, you know, a little name group or a little something. Let's get connected. Comment down below as well. So let's get into it. I will be doing my nails. So as you can see, they need infill, right? They're not bad, but I'm not really messing around with this because it clearly says pandemic written all over it. So that's that. And I'll be also discussing what gives me the ick because girl, yeah, so I'll be talking about that whilst getting my nails done. Since we can't go out, since I can't get my nails done at the shops, I might as well do it myself. So yeah, let's get into it. Anyways, yeah, so I've taken off the nail varnish. So this is what it's looking like. I have never done infills in my life by myself, so that's why I haven't done a tutorial on it. But if you do want to see how I've done that, then I could do that for you. Just comment down below. So let's get into it. So the first ick is when people borrow my clothes, yeah, and they don't treat it with care. That for me is like, why would you disrespect? Because more time you don't have the clothes, more time you're wearing my clothes because you think my clothes is like looks nice, but you wouldn't treat your clothes the way you're treating my clothes. So why are you doing that? And it's with anything, to be fair. Like if you're borrowing my ponytail, my extension, my wig, my weaves, my nail varnish, my anything, treat it with care. Like it's not that deep. Like come on, because I know that when you get something new, you're the first to put it in a little box, fold it up and do all that nonsense. So why can't you do it with my stuff? It just doesn't make sense. Obviously, I might just drill it instead. Obviously, I'm using this drill. I got it from Amazon. So if you want to purchase it for yourself, I'll put the link down below. Yeah, so the next thing that is not, that gives me the ick, yeah, is that when you have done the dishes, you have now washed the dishes with a sponge. The sponge is then left in the sink, and then after a whole day, you've now placed all your plates on top of that sponge, and that sponge is left there overnight with all the moisture and wetness and all that nonsense and the bacteria. Every time, oh my gosh, my mom does this all the time. Every time the sponge is left in the sink, I just think about all the bacteria that's been building up through the whole night and because the plates and the food and all that nonsense, and then it's dark, and I'm just thinking of all that. Yeah, no, that gives me the ick real bad. That is just like, what? No, I can't, because I start thinking, how are you going to try clean your plates with something that's already dirty and that has already bacteria in it? Please tell me. How does that even make sense? I don't know. But yeah, that is what gives me it. Alright, yeah. So my third ick is when, you know, them people, okay, I know everyone eats with their hands, right? There's no problem with that because I don't want anyone getting onto me saying, yeah, don't you eat with your hands? Yeah, there's times I do eat with my hands, yes. But if you're gonna eat with your hands, please don't go and touch your cup, your cutlery, the towel, the table, then go to the kitchen and get the salt and touch the salt with the hands that you've been eating with. No, I cannot deal. And then it makes everything sticky after a while, and it's like, okay, why didn't you just go wash your hands or use the napkin? Like, why does everything have to be sticky because you decided to eat with your hands? Like, that gives me the ick. Like, literally gives me the ick. Lord, this looks weird, doesn't it? DIY. Okay, and then the next thing that gives me the ick is when, these are for the girls, yeah. If you are cooking and you have chipped nail varnish, as in, not like, you know them girls that they don't have acrylic on or anything like that, it's literally just nail varnish, but your nail varnish is over 2 weeks old, you need to renew it, and it's chipping, and then you've now gone to cook and you've put your hands where the food is and you've now marinated the chicken with the hands, like, that has chipped nail varnish on it. That gives me the ick. Why? Because why must I now see a bit of your nail varnish on my food? Please tell me. Why should I see a bit of, and I know it's a bit like, what? But if it's black, like black nail varnish, that gives me the ick too. Because every time I see black nail varnish, it's always chipped. It's never like freshly done or anything like that. Unless I see you paint it. But every time I've seen black nail varnish, it's never been perfectly like, oh, fresh. Nah, I don't like that. Please, if you have chipped nail varnish and you're marinating your chicken, you're washing your rice, don't do it. Find another utensil to use to marinate your chicken or to wash your rice, please, because I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Okay, cool. My next ick, right, that gives me the ick is them guys, yeah, that be trying to move sly and not get to the point, or them ones where they ask you bare questions but more time they just want one thing. That gives me the ick. Reason why is because I just like straightforward, right? I'm that type of person. I just like, what do you want? What do you want? So I can sort it out, we can sort it out together and keep it moving. Don't be trying to, oh yeah, like I heard you done da da da, or, you know, are you free da da da. Just be like, bro, just tell me what you want. Do you want to link up? We can link up, it's fine. Like, it's not a big deal, you get it? Right, yeah, so this is what it looks like at the moment. I've now done the infill so you don't see like where it starts or where it finishes. That's what it looks like. Right, so my next thing to do, I'm going to use my gel. Anyways, if you know what this is, you know what it is. Alright, so my next thing that I don't really like is when you post something, right? When you be posting something, it can be anywhere. It could be on Snapchat, on Instagram, or whatever. And the same guy that has been commenting for the last month, 2 months, a year, 2 years, keeps on messaging and saying the same thing, as in complimenting. That gives me the ick because it gets really annoying. Like, I understand that you like my picture, I understand that you like my snap, I understand that you know, you find me very attractive, thank you very much, but stop saying it, please, because it annoys me. That gives me the ick, okay? Don't be doing that. If you've already said it once and a couple of times and you're not talking to the girl after a month, please move on. Please stop complimenting. Unless you guys are brethren, unless you guys are actually friends and it's a banter thing, please don't do it ever again, because no, we don't like it over here. We don't like that. That's ghetto, okay? Please stop doing that. The way I said ghetto, that's funny. Anyways, right. So another thing that I don't like is I am a natural. I've got natural hair, right? So I don't be wearing wigs all the time. I've only been wearing wigs recently because it's cold and I've decided not to deal with my hair during the pandemic. So when my hair is out, or when I have really nice long wig or whatever, please don't touch my hair, because that gives me the ick. Don't be doing that. Like, I've specifically curled my hair in a specific way. I've specifically straightened my hair in a certain way. I have done the most. My afro, right, that shrinks 24/7, don't be trying to pluck it out like you're some afro comb, because I don't like that. Simply don't do that, because that gives me the ick. Don't do that. And also, there's another thing that gives me the ick, yeah, is if I have now decided to wear my natural hair out and my natural hair does look nice, thank you very much, don't start saying, oh yeah, I don't really like it when you be wearing wigs, you should wear your hair more often, because I know my hair looks nice. I don't need you to tell me, thank you. But I like wearing wigs too. I like wearing braids sometimes. One time someone told me that extensions give you cancer, and I'm just like, bro, where do you get that information from? And it's always them people that don't know that talk the most. That gives me the ick. Don't be talking if you don't know. God, honestly. Anyways, moving on very swiftly. Oh, and I hate when people do it with makeup as well. Don't be saying, yeah, I look nice with my natural makeup. Yes, I do know I look nice with no makeup, because I do know that too. I do know that I look nice with makeup. I like wearing my wigs. I like wearing my natural hair. I like wearing braids. I like having makeup on, and I don't like having makeup on. It's just is what it is. Whenever I wake up, I will decide, but you don't decide for me. Thank you. Another thing that I hate, right, that gives me the ick, obviously, like I told you, I have natural hair, right? So I hate when I'm trying to do a nice wash and go. All my naturals, if you know what that is, put a comment down below. A wash and go is when you put products in. Well, I have 4C hair, 4B, 4C. So when you put products in and you literally just don't do anything besides have it in an afro and leave the house, which is why it's called a wash and go. Tell me why the products are flaking on me. That gives me the ick. Don't flake on me. Please don't be flaking and then going on my clothes, and I'll most likely be wearing black so you could see the flakes and it looks like I have dandruff and I don't. So why are you flaking on me? That gives me the ick. That literally gives me the ick. Don't do that. Like, I've tried so hard to buy, and the products are so expensive as well. So the products are expensive, plus you're flaking on me. Why? Just why? That gives me the ick. So another thing that really annoys me is when I've ordered something from like Pretty Little Thing or Fashion Nova, Storytime on that, all these other places, yeah. I've now pictured an outfit in my head. I've literally imagined it on myself. It comes now and it doesn't come the way it looked, first of all. And I don't know, maybe the material wasn't right, or it wasn't the way it was designed on the picture, or it just doesn't suit my body type or my skin color, that really gives me the ick, because it's like I've now spent the time, and I do it last minute as well. Like, I'm just such a last minute type of person, especially when it comes to clothing. And for you to just be, I really want to do the marble effect, and I don't know if I'll be able to succeed, but I will still do it. Yeah, so that gives me the ick. I'm just like, I'm so tired of like trying to get the perfect outfit and it doesn't come out right, and I have to now go to my wardrobe and see an alternative that's long. It's just like, that really annoys me. Why can't you just be what it was in the picture and suit me? Why can't you just do that? Because it makes life so much easier. But you know, it is what it is. Can't do anything about that. I'm a very last minute type of person. So if I order something and it don't come in time, that gives me the ick, because you have now ruined my plans. Why are you doing that for? Why can't you just deliver something that you said you was going to deliver on time? Why can't you do that? And another thing that really annoys me is when you've now told me you're coming at a specific time. You come, you look at my building, you look at my apartment, and you make a U-turn without even delivering anything, and you take a picture outside and saying, yeah, I was here, but you wasn't here because I don't see my doorstep. Why? And another thing, you try to call them, you call DPD or DHL, and there's no one there to help you. Just be like, yeah, we're coming tomorrow. I'm just like, you was here, like you was literally just here 2 minutes ago. You have now decided to make a U-turn without even telling me. How dare you? How dare you? You should be embarrassed. That's what you should be, because that really annoys me. That really annoys me, and it happens all the time. Every time I order something, And the last thing that I'm going to say, that this is very random because it was like the last thing in my list that I decided to write down, but the last thing that gives me the ick, right, is for you boys, right? Don't use my toilet and not put the seat down, because that gives me the ick. Why should I now go into the toilet and put the seat back down when the seat was down in the first place, and you now came in and interrupted the whole situation and now put the seat back up? Like, why are you doing that for? Why are you doing that for? Because hasn't your parents told you to put everything where you found it? Clearly the toilet seat was down. You've now lifted it up and you left it like that. That gives me the ick. And it just, no. Do what you have to do in it, but put it back down, please, respectfully. Because honestly, So guys, that is the end of what gives me the ick and doing my nails. I'm going to show you how my nails look. Kind of like did the marble effect, if you can see it, but that's what I did. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please come back again for more, because if you don't, it's okay. I think you'll come back soon, so it's alright. Anyways, I hope you like, comment and subscribe to my video, and share, and put the bell in that list as well. So yes, see you in the next one.
Run a man down, got deja vu. Part two. Lean out the ride and shoot, now they're brethrens. Tell me who's on who, putting ups on suits. It ain't us that lose. Finna take a trip to the odd block, but I don't know which route. Bro, back to his team, now he's on the case, home route soon. Run a man down, got deja vu. Part two.